It would be pure chaos. I think these guys just never died. Or despawned. It's a man with something in his hand. It's a man of shells, never mind. Stop killing them. Oh! Man of forks! Man of forks! How dare he die with that fork in his hand like that? So incredibly selfish, okay? Never met a more selfish mob in my life. Okay, I wanted the fork, and he did not let me have it. That's just rude, okay? What's he gonna do with it in the afterlife, huh? Nothing. We all know he's dead now. And he still didn't want me to have the fork. That's greed, okay? That's just pure greed. You know what, I'm gonna be honest, I think Goose is very fascinated to see if I actually go through with finishing this farm. Because I've adamantly stated and felt in my soul for a very long time that I hate redstone. Okay, I was really worried at first that the spawn spot prevention things hadn't worked. But I've murdered the overinflated murderous volleyballs and they are gone. For the most part. This volleyball must have been still alive. There's definitely a few inside the structure. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that there's definitely a few of them that are still alive inside. But... okay, so I'm gonna take down that one next, I guess. I don't know if I want to go well below the ice. I think I'm gonna need to, because I need to build up. I think level down like that is good. So we just need to take that down, and then... is that one? I don't think that one's actually in the way of any spawn spots, but it might be in the way of some structures. Can't do redstone on my own. So I will be following a redstone tutorial to the T. I'm not Caboose. I don't watch the video a few times, go, I think I have it, and then just build anyway. He's done that, by the way. Just straight up watched the redstone tutorial from like Silent Whisper and then gone. No, I understand the basics. They do work, I'll give him that credit. I will give him credit, they do work, and he does not have any issues with them, normally, but... okay. I don't know what happened. Okay. this one the nether one? Oops, he asked that 10 minutes ago. This one is not the nether one. I listen to Caboose really well. I'm just breaking ice here. Okay. Can confirm, mobs still spawn on ice. Great. Okay. Oh, because the spawn cap isn't being held up by the guardians. We're gonna have to be very careful. Oh, the stream crashed and restarted. I was gonna say I've been at it for a while, but how long? Annoying. Alright, I'm gonna take down a little bit more of that. This is why I use ice, though, for the blocks between everything to count, because it's just so easy to break. And then concrete needs a little bit. So, oop. What's nice about this one is it doesn't even need obsidian. Which is very nice, in my opinion. I do have a shulker box full of obsidian, because Caboose was insistent a while ago that I get a shulker box full of obsidian. For whatever the hell he wanted obsidian for. There was some kind of project he was, like, demanding obsidian for. Oh, that, gold farm. Oh! Snap. I did not expect that! Honestly, this will not probably be... The setup for this farm will take way too long. I know because I actually have one of these farms in my world. And the setup drives me crazy. And I mean that. The setup drives me crazy to do this farm. But I have to throw down 25 tridents every time. Or something like that. I don't know. It's his older version of this. So it's not as efficient. And I built the one that, well, Caboose built the one that had the nether capabilities. I just had fun removing all the water. Okay. If you wanted to know the projects, I do. Okay. The part of the reason why this seemed like fun to me was because I was going to destroy the water at bare minimum. That was my hopes and prayers. This is the next step, is removing these. Just so it's made abundantly clear. This is literally the next step. Wait, I missed 2 spawn spots and I'm not being murdered. I hear them inside. Ah! Go away! Go away! Go away! Oh my god! I'm gonna die under here. Okay. Whew. 12:09. Yay. I'm not that worried about all the all this ice floating around. Not worried about it. Luckily, because it's ice. And I have a shulker box of it. There. I really genuinely almost died. I did not get a fork for that either. That felt almost like an injustice. Okay. Oh, I kind of want this to be down. This whole structure I want down. This way it's not in the way of anything that I do. Well, there are a bunch of drowns. Would be cool if they had a different variant of drowns that was only for the ice biomes. But that's just a me thing. I'm curious to why I missed spawn spots, but none spawned? I know that I didn't fuck up because there are no other ones spawning. But maybe it's because a huge portion of the spawn spot was covered with the iceberg. Okay, we now have something that looks a lot more foreign. A more just pillory. Is my internet just really going up and down today? I'm just not paying attention as much too. That doesn't help. No! Middle farm face north. Okay. Come with me. Hang on, it's about to become nighttime. It would be very uncharacteristic, but I think it would be very characteristic as well of me to just, instead of finishing this video, leaving it so that I have to follow the tutorial from wherever I left off. That would be very, very much a me thing. Ugh. Ow. Okay. Here I am, facing north. Hold on. Friend, give me that. Gimme, 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 gimme! Ooh, 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 gimme, 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 gimme! Want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I want it. Stupid trying throwing drowns. I hope they drown. Okay. Okay, so it wants a soul sand block, which it told me in the smaller version that's what it wanted, but it didn't say anything about that in the larger version. Give me a moment. Honestly, I already have a really bad headache. It's probably from my jaw. Okay, so we're just building water channels where it murders. I don't even trust that's how many blocks he wants. I'm making the medium farm. Top comment was I built my entire farm 1 block to the side. I'm deleting my world. Honestly, I think I'd blow it up with TNT and never return. I'd seal off this. If I messed up that bad. Oh, I think that's like my limit though for building on ice. Very easily made motion sick. Ugh. Yes, hello, Miss Wests. Yes, hello. Hello, Midwests. Hello. Hello, Midwesterns. I was told you were outside. In the sun. Oh my gosh. Dogs played fetch for like 30 minutes this morning. And that still wasn't enough for Esther. If you're wondering. Still wasn't enough. She was not happy with what she had. She wanted Moa. Okay. Oh, so it needs okay. So the micro farm has all the ingredients for the farm list. So you need 5.5 stacks of blocks, a stack and 2 stacks of glass, essentially, a stack and 18 of packed ice, and then redstone, hoppers, buttons, redstone, no hoppers, chests, pistons, slabs, redstone torch, tridents, trapdoors, soul sand, and a lever. It does not say that in the large and medium one that it needs all these other blocks. Okay. Well then. Okay, I need a lever. Soul sand. And two stacks of glass. There we go. 2 full stacks of glass. Let's throw that in there. Bones. I was right, but like not in the right area. Just in case. Just in case we want that, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so the redstone, the hoppers, buttons. Okay, so redstone, buttons, repeaters, piston slabs. That was all said in the micro, but not in the medium-sized farm, which is what we're building. Well, we're hoping to build. I don't have the tridents yet, but I'm assuming I'll get them as I build the farm. Oh, but I need a moment. Need a momentary break from that. I just want you to know that Esther keeps walking up to me, just letting me know she's here. Just letting me know. Making her presence very, very known. I'm tempted to take down that tree farm. I really don't need to AFK here anymore. Oh boy, I got a trident back. I get more gold if I do this, but I can't put the... I can't have my sword out and my shovels at the same time, because you can't offhand shit in Bedrock. Does that make me mad? Yeah. Yeah, I think at this point, we're adults. That makes me mad. If we're not adults, you're gonna pretend you're an adult, okay? God damn it. To think I'm influencing young minds. I'm not a good influence. That is factual right there. Anyway. Caboose is at work, and apparently he's doing really fun things. Like re-leveling roads. Which I just want you to know. If you have a blue collar, man, you might already know this, but like they point out everything that they've done. Like when you're out in the wilds. Yeah. Yeah. Been on that road. I repaved that road. This road, I was here too. This road, that's like 5 roads away from this road, I've worked on. Adorable. Stats the exact same way. Except he used to have to pull up pictures because we wouldn't know what he was working on. I didn't grow up with machinists, so yeah. Didn't understand what exactly they were working on. Oh yay, we've reached it. Does anything else need to be healed? My axe could use some actual healing. Oh, my hose are low. This is entertainment. My hoes are low. My hoes, they reach new lows. This is almost done. Does anyone have any big plans for the weekend? 'Cause, I definitely don't. I think we have to finish off the job with the wood stove to get like the pad done and everything like that. And then I'll probably have to clean again. But I'm hoping to clean tomorrow. My shop vac filters, like the air filters for it, did not go where I expected them to go. Wait, that stays on, that doesn't stay on. I think I got. Just relights really well. It does its job. I'm not even at that point in life anymore that I care. It's okay. It's not a big deal. You know, I've not needed an AFK here, like here specifically, at all. This is broken. So this resin farm doesn't actually work anymore because they now spawn on glass. As where before it wasn't a spawnable block, they now spawn on glass because Minecraft likes to make you cry. That's actually their goal. I've read it in their notes. I've read it in their patch notes multiple times. Because I definitely read the patch notes. I know the changes they make to Minecraft. Because somebody tells me. Stop walking around. Okay. Okay, I need a moment from what I was doing because now it's going to be free building over water, and it's going to be a lot of crouching and a lot of annoyance. And the tutorial I was watching did also say that I'm gonna need sponges. I'm gonna need the sponges for things. These are my sponges. No one can have them. I need to move that other portal. I have two options. I can move the portal or I can redo a new portal. Like, I could have 3 portals very close to each other. If anyone was wondering how hot the Nether is. The answer is yes. Oh, you know what I actually would like to do? I'd like to use the hose, actually. And the farm also seems to use packed blue ice. So that's gonna be fun. There needs to be something done about this. I don't know what direction anymore. It's not because I play on 2 different Minecraft worlds. That has nothing to do with it. I just can't tell the difference between, like, a ton of themselves. I'm here. I wish I never returned. I might as well have not. I forgot one of my shulker boxes back at the base. Yeah, forgot the shulker box back at the base. You know the thing that I needed to complete what I was doing? All the materials? Forgot that back at base. So this portal actually links up with this portal. But I made a portal there. And then I'm going to make another portal over there. I should actually delink that one and set it up proper. There it is. I don't want to go back. It means I have to set it up. I only said I was placing blocks and mining ice. I didn't say what blocks I'd be placing. I didn't sign up for this. Oh. I was so excited to do it, and now that I've hit this point, I'm like, abandon all hope here. He who pass beyond this point, abandon hope here. No hope lies beyond the point. It's because we're at the follow the tutorial part, and I hate following the tutorial. I hate that part the most out of everything. Yes, hello. Yes, Midwesterns, what's up? What's up? What's up? The best of the Wests. Esther has now jumped into my lap. Just casually jumped. We actually talked to somebody. We talked to the person we got her from recently. And he was telling me the puppy he kept is 100 freaking pounds now. Well, he was selling Caboose, but yeah, he was like, yeah, that dog's 100 pounds. And I was just like, Esther got definitely all the behavioral issues of her father, but none of the size. None of the size. She's got her father's eyes, she's got her father's ears, and her behavioral issues for sure are from her father. But nope, her size, all mom. All the mother. Which is sad, because her mom had beautiful blue eyes, so we were all thinking that at least one of the puppies would have blue eyes, you know? They all floppy ears, brown eyes. And a look of utter sass. Utter fucking sass. But we did have a big thing last night, actually. I let the dogs out. It was late. Something was creeping around. And she went off, and she went, like, towards it. And then realized that she wasn't allowed to, she isn't supposed to do that. And she ran back to me and settled down. And I was like, that's progress. I was like, that's great. Thank you very much. She's not allowed to bark at stuff. It when you already have an anxious dog, according to the dog trainer, and one that doesn't know what it's supposed to be doing, so it's just barking at everything out of like pure instinct and, you know, fear. You're not supposed to let them bark because it only feeds into that, like, it reassures them that that's what they're supposed to be doing. And it is not what she's supposed to be doing, according to the dog trainer. I don't care. I don't give a shit if my dogs bark. I literally told her that. I was like, yeah, I don't really mind the barking and stuff like that. And she was just like, well, you cannot allow this type of barking. And I was like, alright, that's fine. I'm like, I have a Pomeranian. I'm pretty sure her barking will be unnoticed. And it has. I'm working very hard to teach her how to talk on command so that that can be her next trick. And the ways that you would get most dogs to talk on command with her takes like 15 minutes. If you like hold the favorite treat in front of their faces and don't give it to them and don't do anything and just wait until they yell at you. Yeah, that takes 15 minutes. But like, if she wants attention and you're not paying attention to her at home, like in the house without the training aspect around, she will start yelling at you. So I think that's maybe where my start is. I'm trying to make sure that I respond in the key phrasing that I want her to respond to me in. Because Sparky's trigger word to start barking is I love you, do you love me? And then he's off to the races. And he's very polite though. He'll like wait for a second to see if you actually meant for him to go off. And like if you just have to egg him on just a little bit and he's there. He's barking. He's very polite about it. He knows when he's, you know, he needs to be nice. When he can just go off. Because I'll tell him actually, just go off. Told him the other day. Nobody was there. Him, Chloe, and Esther were starting to bark. And I just went, go off. And Esther was like, what? And Sparky looked at me, got all excited, did a couple circles, and just started barking his head off for no reason. And I'm like, yeah, that's life. That's life with dogs. Literally. They like to bark, okay? Honestly, anybody who thinks that the dog, like, anybody who gets a dog and then is appalled that they would bark, all I have to say is don't go out in public, because you're gonna go out in public, you're gonna be appalled that strangers think they can talk to you too. Just saying, you know? Actually, oh my god, I was thinking about this a while ago. Years ago, someone had said to me, while our other dog previously was barking his absolute fucking head off at us when we were like out of the fence, and he was barking at them. And he was just like, I don't like dogs that are like that. And I was like, okay, weird. He's like, I don't think dogs should be heard. I think they should be seen. They're for like hunting and stuff. I'd like you all to know that his dog now barks at you if you're not giving him attention. This does not exclude strangers, by the way. This dog barks at everybody for attention. So I'm really glad that his statement came back to bite him in the ass. And I didn't want to mention it to him when I last saw this person, but like, how's that feel? How's that feel? Chromatic justice much. Honestly, I kind of feel like mining a little bit versus following a tutorial. I can't stay on one track for too long. It upsets me. It hurts me so. We'll just do a little. Honestly though, super funny. gosh. I was watching a bunch of shit earlier today, so my brain's like focused on that. But we were out and about, and I went on a rant about the doodle variety earlier in the day, and someone was talking about like their dog who's doodle mix, and I just casually gave Caboose the fucking doodles everywhere kind of look, and I think that person saw it. I don't know if they think I want a doodle, or if I think doodles are the most annoying thing in the world. I don't know. But, like, you know. I have a firm opinion about doodles, and I'm pretty sure, between golden retrievers and doodles, they're gonna be the next fucking dogs on the aggressive dog list. No offense, America, but fucking dog trainers deal with reactivity in every single dog that they basically see, and that a neutral dog is very uncommon. And honestly, pit bulls have their title because at one point they were America's #1 breed. I know. I could provide you guys some tissues, but like, you know. Honestly though, they look very similar to other breeds though. I mean, people marvel. I didn't even notice this, mostly because like I didn't pay attention. I only pay attention to the dog breeds I have at the time. It's the only dog breeds I really notice. And maybe like a few that I think are really, really cute. But after getting Esther, the amount of dogs that look like her, I also spent a little too much time taking like pictures of her and Googling what breed an AI generator, the AI thought she at least looked like, before I realized how much water that uses. Uses quite a bit of water, like drinking water, to do that. Anyway, not the point. So now I just get a bunch of videos of dogs. Actually, my entire Facebook feed is German Shepherd videos. She's not pure-blooded German Shepherd. We believe her father was, but I don't think she is. I don't even think she's pure-blooded German Shepherd and Husky mix. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually think that's all she's mixed with, but not the point. Apparently, though, a lot of, like, the German Shepherd, anything that's mixed with a German Shepherd, they all kind of look like German Shepherd Doberman. They all just look so friggin' similar. Genuinely. Pinscher, Rottweiler, like, those mixes, they all look the same. Which is nice, because I technically have scary dog privileges again. Didn't even think about it. I was like, no one's really actually scared of this puppy that keeps barking at them. So I guess I don't have scary dog privileges. My previous dog, I had scary dog privilege. Like, we used to live in a different area, and people, like, solicitors would come up to the door all the time. After we got our other dog, we didn't see solicitors anymore. They came up to the door, saw him, and I guess stopped coming to our house. Because he had the border collie fucking stare and he wasn't afraid to use it on people. On top of that, his coat was like wild. His hair literally stuck up in like every direction. This dog looked crazy. okay? Scary dog privilege. It's a real privilege. I just didn't think Esther counted as scary dog, but I was stacking wood a while back by myself. And someone did slow down excessively to look at me while I was stacking wood, and then her sweet little head popped up behind the wood pile, and she started standing up, and that person was gone. They were like, yeah, no. I don't want beef with that dog. Of course, now she's a lot older. She's almost a year. She'll be a year this month. Which I will put out that even if you don't use Chewy on a regular basis, if you put in your pet's birthday into Chewy, I just freeballing that information for you. You can get 20% off anything that they consider in their birthday gift category. Just throwing that out there for anybody who likes 20% off. Ironically, for Sparky's birthday, I bought something for Esther. But that's because at the time we were trying to really nail down stuff that would make training her easier.
Just let you know, I might go right.
Hold on. My brother just interrupted me to let me know that he's leaving for a little bit. But, like, this motherfucker literally just ended the conversation with, tell your people, and I said, oh, I fucking will. Anyway, so I made apple snickerdoodle muffins. They're delicious. They're the best. I bought Early Macs from the apple stand that we go to. Early Macs, if you're wondering, are just the, like, beginning of the fruiting for the tree. And they're typically very tart. And delicious. Okay? They're extremely tart, though. I made apple snickerdoodle muffins with them. With, admittedly, a cup of my sourdough starter. Because Gertie is full-bodied, big-backed, and needing to be cut the fuck down to size, okay? Gertie's doing well, if anyone was wondering. Nobody cares. Anyway, I even made some bread. We'll get to that in a second. My brother just told me that my muffins that I've excessively consumed. The first day that I made them, I ate 4 of them, okay? They're small. They're like little cupcakes. Little cupcake size, don't worry. I'll be wheeled out of my house when I'm ready. You'll see me next on my 600-pound life. It's a joke, but it's not a funny one. I'm very far away from that, but still. My brother just told me that that they taste like seafood, though. And he's very sensitive to anything that's fish. He does not like seafood. Actually, there's like a festival or something, like carnival that's gonna be coming around, and it comes around like every year. And he was just like, are you gonna be getting that salmon on a stick thing? And I was like, yeah. If it's there, I'm getting it. I'd even buy yarn again. There was a yarn sale person there. And it was like hand-dyed alpaca yarn and all that shit. I haven't even used it. I have not been interested in crocheting. And like everybody who like buys, like, my father-in-law bought me a crochet book for Christmas. You'd think this would be kismet, okay? It was a crochet book about crocheting fake plants. Okay? Crocheting and plants. It was literally the book for me. Okay? I was excited when I saw it and I went, ooh, plants. Yes. Gimme, gimme. There's also another book, I don't know where it went. And I'm going to be honest, it kind of was hinted to me that they were really excited for that for a present. Where's the bastards? There's people off today. I went back to base and I didn't grab the shulker box. Click the thing. Jesus Christ. I cannot be trusted. Anyway. It was very heavily hinted that the book that wasn't the plant one would make good Christmas gifts. First off, I don't know where the book is. Second off, I didn't have the heart to tell them that I have to follow a video, though my neighbor taught me how to read a crochet book. I went over it with her line by line one day. And then she pointed out that there's a key, and I just looked at her and I went, okay, so I need it verbally explained to me. Because Morse code is still Morse code if you don't know what you're looking at. Okay. You know, if you do line dot dot dash line, it's still Morse code. Alright, Super Sleuths, where the fuck did I put that box? Oh, is it over here? Shit. I lost the shulker box. I lost the shulker box with all the goodies in it. I don't like it here anymore. Shit. I didn't go back to the ice place and place it all down? Am I sure about that? I came back here, grabbed the box, I thought, then got sidetracked on a side quest. There's no shulker box in there. Why couldn't I just go straight back to where I was going? Why did I have to lose the shulker box full of concrete powder and glass and some redstone crap that I don't care about? I mean, all of it can be crafted again, but still. 2 shulkers died. 2 shulkers died from that shulker. Well, at least I didn't lose the fork. Alright, cool. I lost the box. I lost the box. That is actually... You know what? Now I'm irritated. How did I lose the box? Oh my gosh. My talents succeed and exceed my personal expectations of my abilities. Okay? I depoted. What if I accidentally depoted? I mean, I could have accidentally depoted wrong. What if I left it up here? Nope. We're gonna hit the ground again really hard, so. I didn't mean right now, but I guess it was a good thing to. Damn it. I'm glad I came back here. How did I lose the shulker box? Honestly, that's upsetting. You guys don't understand the upset that I feel. Guess I'll hoof it back. Anybody seen any good movies lately? I haven't. Caboose and I finally finished Last Life? Whatever the new Life series thing is that, you know, the hermits and their friends were playing. We finished that the other day. I will not be ruining it for anybody though. I personally liked it though. It was good. I like the ending. I like the lights, and I like the idea of the path, but I feel like the path should be wider. I also think the path should go this way. Not just to the farms. Anyway, just gonna keep going. Oh yeah, that goes to the spider farm, and then that's the trial ruins, which I realized I don't have the I don't have the density. I don't have the mace. Which big sad. I just realized I don't have to go back to base. I need to go back over here. Consequences of my actions. I knew that that landing wasn't going to be soft, but I didn't think it was going to be murder. Okay? Didn't think it was going to be murder. gonna sleep real quick so that doesn't happen again. Okay? I would be very upset if that happened again. I'd be more so upset if these chests blew up. Nothing purple. Nothing purple. Nothing purple. Nothing purple. Nothing purple. Packed ice. Okay. I'm starting to think that I must have... Oh, it's right there! I didn't have to die. I mean, I had to. But I didn't have to die at that moment. Oh my god, I forgot about laundry. I'll be right back. I gotta go switch that over. So I have a clean towel. And a dry towel. I've been gone for how long? And in that time, I've already fucked with the dog a couple times. She decided to start leaving, so I waved bye to her and said bye, and she came walking back in the room like I just told her to go die in a hole. She was like, I'm sorry. Bye, Esther. She's back again. What? You're leaving. Okay, bye. I want to see how many times. I've already told her bye like 3 or 4 times, and every time she's turned around. Nope, that was her limit. That was her limit. Alright. I have the box! What was I doing out here again? Looks suspiciously like a Guardian farm. Whoa. Anyway. Okay, so Silent Whisper is talking about doing some other shit, but he's talking about needing the blue packed ice and not just regular ice. You okay? You're just falling apart over there, girl. Oh my gosh. By the way, if anyone wanted to know where I'm at with Supernatural, I'm here to give you the updates. I'm on the episode that Rowena first appears. And I'm so excited because I love Rowena. I fucking love her. Should I be loving the villains of Supernatural as much as I do? Yes. They're fantastic. They're well done. I even liked Benny. Benny wasn't technically a bad guy, but like... yeah. Yeah, he was. Alright, now I have to switch off music. Ugh. Actually, the real question is, do I want to? Because then I'm going to end up streaming doing this for a lot longer. No, I don't really feel good. Hopefully I'll feel better next week. My doctor is going to prescribe me a new inhaler that's got a steroid. So hopefully I will feel better. And I'm getting x-rays. Just see. And lab work. Which I already did. They took the blood. And I made the same joke I make to every single phlebotomist. By the way, I know what they're called. If that gives any indication of how often I fucking see them. And she just went. She goes, oh, I can tell that you've done this before. Because I was like, oh, I gave her like a little instruction thing. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, oh, I've never had my blood draw before. And she goes, oh no, I can tell. You had that essence to you. And then she was like, so what happened? She's like, she goes, I always listen to the patient when they tell me not to go somewhere because you guys live in this body. I am just taking blood from you for a little bit. But like, if you say don't go here because of whatever reason, she's like, I just listen to you. She's like, because that's, you know, whatever the hell happens after I'm done is something you have to live with. And I'm like, exactly. Because like, if you've ever had like a really scarred vein from like constant like tests, you'll know that shit hurts. I even told her about one of the places I went once and only once that was like, yeah, it's just gonna hurt a lot, and then stuck it, like did the stick anyway. And she's just like, I would never go back there, let alone work there. And I'm like, I never went back there. Someone my like family member was like, let's go back and let's, just because it was the closest place. And I'm like, never again. Wait, he might be is he ever useful? I miss the Wandering Trader. I've stalled so well. Okay, no. No, we can at least get the first part of this installed. We can get the first cell installed. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Whew. Back your explanating butt up. Silent, you need to back all the way up to the beginning, my dear. Okay. I need this ice. I need this in my inventory. Need this in my inventory. We're just gonna take a couple stacks. That. And then I'm just gonna take it with me. And then we need to face this way. Now the thing that fucks me up about the Silent Whisper video is that his Ocean Monument farm, for it, this is north. Which made me immediately think that I had to go find one that looked like that, but he said no. Hold on. I want the small pillow. It's right near me, I swear. Ow. I'm slouching in the chair. And I'd like lumbar support while I slouch. And the lumbar support is over there. What's this say about me as a person if my dog doesn't flinch when I get back into position and I still like end up brushing them with my foot? Okay. Remove counting blocks, check. Marker blocks, check. Pillars, check. What? Okay, we're gonna break out this block and the block below it. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Soul sand. Alright. Surround the ice stream. Ah! Actually, that is the block placement. Surround the front too. I'm not... I know it has to go up 2. I did see that much. I did not fully watch this video, by the way, while doing anything else. There was no strategic moment. Okay, 2 blocks tall, and it wants me to cap out the end. Listen, I bring more than required block-wise every time I do any of Silent's videos. Any of his tutorials, they say 1 amount of blocks. I always add extra. Like if it's under a stack, like if it's like under half a stack, I always bring about a stack with me. Or I'll like bring like 8 or 9 more. Like it's just, it doesn't, I always grab more than I need. Just in case like there was a corner cut that I don't want to cut. I'm not unhappy with the pink, that's for sure. Okay, we've got this part done. We're gonna need kelp, aren't we? 2 blocks tall. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fork friend? Fork friend. Gimme. 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 Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm really confused at what he's doing. Okay, building all around it, and now we're gonna need the piston. Oh, another one! Okay. So, he's looking this way. Break out this block. Piston, hold on. Trap door. I have to keep turning on my phone every like 20 seconds. Third block over gets a trap door. 1, 2, 3. Trap door. And then a button next to the soul sand. Sponge. Okay. One, two, three, right? And then he said you can remove these blocks from this. I'm just gonna do it so that it looks exactly. What? Oh dear lord, did I place this wrong already? I hate him. Ooh. My internet is crap right now? No, it's good now. Okay. Did it. Fucker. Ooh, copper. Removing counting blocks. This is facing north. Okay, I'm really confused then. Oh! This is wrong anyway. Because he doesn't have these blocks. Fun fact. Yeah, these ones he doesn't have. So, it's piston right here. And a piston right here, I believe. I believe I missed 2 pistons. I did. Can you go away? I'm following a tutorial and none of the tutorial has you in it. And I don't follow things well. I'm easily lost. Esther, I know you don't have to go potty outside. Oh, fork. Fork, please. Is the problem that I'm calling it a fork and not a trident? Is that like genuinely the hang up with these people? Here we go. Another. Right? Is that correct? I think that's correct now. It is. Yeah, because these corners aren't on either side. Okay, so this tutorial, he says to go north and then he says to go north again. I'm so mad. He said north with this, but his is facing. His isn't facing north. He misspoke directionally in the beginning. And everybody else understood it. Where'd the map go? I'm so lost and confused, everybody. Oh, he faces north and then goes right. So he faces north and then builds this way. That part is far more important than face north. Literally could just say directionally face the other direction. I don't know. It's just a me thing though. always north. Thing is, now I have to break this entire thing out. If you don't have a fork, I actually don't care about you. You're a child, though. You are annoying. I don't like the fact that he said north and then fucking started building east or whatever direction this is. Or south. Technically it is south, yeah. Yeah. Said north, started building south. That's annoying. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th block, this block. Wait, that's wrong. I'm gonna build this farm correctly, and it's gonna, it kills me, okay? It's getting built correctly, even if it kills me! And you know what? It has that option to kill me if it would like to just get it over with now. It has that option. If it would like to do so, it can. Okay. That does make my life a little visually easier, but not physically easier. Okay. Facing right, or facing north, this is to my right. He just makes his videos so quick that I have to pause him every single time he takes a breath. So I can get this right. This, this, and this. One, two, three. On the third one. Okay, so and then one, two, three, and then 1, 2, 3. Middle cell looks like to the right. Okay. and 16 pieces of packed ice. We're going this way. And then break that one down. Make sure the packed ice is there. Oh, cool. Copper. Again, I needed that. Okay. There's something wrong with this tutorial. Everything's straight. Why is that turning? Oh, from the soul sand block. That makes more sense. Did you guys think I watched the video before this stream? Because I didn't. I think it shows. Okay. Go until it lines up. Right? Okay. Oh god. Okay, I've placed this block in. Okay, 2 block tall water blockade thing coming right up. Mind you, he doesn't do the corners. I don't have enough tridents for this. It's okay. It makes my life easier to be difficult, okay? It makes life easy when you're difficult. Okay, so now we just do the piston thing again. Because obviously where we had already first started, where we first started was a spawn location. So. Okay, we go here and kick that out. Kick that out. Okay, and then trap door here. I don't think it matters on the placement of the trapdoor. Didn't say that it mattered. If it fucking does, I'm gonna kill him. With kindness. Because I'm just so nice. Okay, we want to sponge out the entire water stream. Extra slidey. Bonus points if you only use 2 sponges. God damn it. Alright, then we need the glass. 1, 2, 3, and then break out these pieces of glass if you quote-unquote feel like it. I'm going to do it so it's visually the same. That's just 2 cells. Wait, hold on. $27 is what he said. So we're gonna count this time. The smart way. Hey, can you go away? Thank you. Oh shit. Alright, it went a little past the spawn spot like he just said it was going to. Honestly, the length of time that it takes me to follow a redstone tutorial, I think normal people would have been done and lapped me. Why does he keep saying to the north? Wait, what? One, two, three, four. Is this spawn spot supposed to be the 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4, 25, 26, 27. What? No, he did the thing again. There's no way. By did the thing again, I mean he didn't count the turn block, the block he placed to turn as the block, as one of the numerical blocks that he was talking about. Okay. Okay, hold on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ooh, trident. What? Okay, now do I just turn it? Hold on. Yep, just turn it to the 4th spawning spot. Okay. Okay, and now we do everything that we've just done again. Oh god. Look at the salmon. Distract from the drown. I honestly don't even care about counting anymore. Esther, not right now, babies. I keep making this mistake that I think to myself every week or so. I'm like, every week, I go, oh, Esther's not hitting the button to go outside as much. We must be doing a great job. I look down, the button's not fucking there. I mop the floors. Okay, I have a clean home. It's lived in. Okay, no white gloves here. I'll burn them off your fucking fingers if you try that shit. Okay, but I have a clean home. Okay. I pick up the button, the outdoor button, the outside button, all the time, and I take it off the floor so that it's not on the ground when I'm cleaning. And then I go, ooh, Esther hasn't hit that button in a while. Ooh, we must be doing so good. Nah. The button wasn't on the fucking ground to begin with. Then she hits the button obsessively when she has it. She lets you know what she wants when she wants it. She actually just wants to sit on the deck. We got her in cold months. So, like, She, I hope, is aware that it's going to get cold here. The hot wasn't forever, and the door to outside is not going to stay open forever. If you were here in the beginning of the week, you'll know that I said that Esther figured out how to get out of the gate. She knows how to get out of the fence. Which means privileges to being outside unsupervised gone down significantly. We all know. It's not like one of those, like, we all know she can do it and thus, you know. But we all know she could actually jump the fence if she wanted. That's not a secret in our opinions. She's a German Shepherd mix. And she's very springy. It's just obvious that she could do it if she wanted. You know? I don't know how to build the cells, like the specific ways to build them. He's about to go over that. I don't know which cell he wants to do first. Okay. Alright, we've got all the walls up. But yeah, because she got out, we have to be extra careful. Definitely should have sponges. Okay. First off, we're starting over here. Second off, oh. Okay, this is placed wrong. Okay. I'm testing to see if I got it right. Okay, hold on. This one shouldn't be waterlogged. Fuck you. Apparently that piston should be waterlogged, though. Okay, so that piston should be waterlogged. I need to grab a bucket. I'll do that in a minute. Nope, that still didn't waterlog it. It's fine. was an attempt. I can just go through and waterlog those. It's not that big of a deal. And then we gotta get rid of water in here. Okay. Dry out the ice, you know? Okay, so we need a bucket. Apparently all of those should have been waterlogged. Those pistons should have been waterlogged, I should say. That one. That one. Ow. There we go. And that one. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we need redstone. I physically need the redstone. Okay. And the repeaters. What? Oh, this line was done wrong. This line was supposed to be 1, 2, and then on the third. Do I care enough to move everything over 1 block? Nah, fuck it, I'll do it. But I'm gonna do it in like a very cautious way so I don't have to re-sponge. Oh god, I'm gonna have to re-sponge. Why is there one spawning right there? You know what? Nothing I do is perfect. is perfect, and I'm not trying to... I'm not trying to build the world's perfect farm here. I'm just... Eh. But wait like 2 seconds. This is very expensive glass, or ice, so I kind of want it all, but like, in the name of greed, I don't. Why are y'all spawning in spots you weren't spawning in 5 minutes ago? Be gone, sea demon! Be gone, sea demon! I thought you had a fork in your hand. Never mind. I don't care about you. I'm just surprised that I haven't had to rip it all down and redo it all. If this farm even works slightly, I will be happy. Okay? This is how people with ADHD and non-ADHD get confused, okay? This is it. These instructions are clear and concise to someone who doesn't think the way I think. Esther babes, we are not going outside right now. Thank you. Honestly, a lot of times she just sits on the button and then just kind of moves when she wants to go outside. Okay. Okay, so I just watched some of the video to do this. And it didn't make any fucking sense. Okay, hold on. Okay, we need redstone dust, solid block. Okay. Okay. What? Okay, we need... Shit. Fuck. Two solid blocks there, a block on the piston. Okay. That part's done. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, we got that part done. Okay, I got that part done. It's just the redstone. It's just redstone. Okay. Oh, we need slab. That shouldn't be... That should be slab? Oh, this should be slab. Okay, give me a second. Now I want slab. Now slab. Slab now. Slab, slab. Slab. Redstone. Solid block. Repeater. Here. Redstone here. He goes too fast! I hate redstone. Hi, Miss Westeros. It's making me nervous that that's the only one with guys in it. Okay. Okay, that redstone is done. That was exactly what that was, okay? That was exact. Okay, and then just make sure this... Esther, babes, come on. Oh. Here we go. Okay. 4. 2, 3, 4. Boop. Boop. Repeater. Oh, God. I hate this already. Okay. Which one is it trying to... Which one is he linking up first? Oh, the right. And then just... Spink. Okay. Question, sir. Oh, okay. Oh, the repeater needs to be on 4 ticks. What makes me nervous is that that's the only cell with them in it. Okay. Okay. High stakes poker here. Where'd that redstone just go? I'm gonna sleep real quick. I don't have room in my inventory for all this crap. Okay, just in case. Okay. Whew. Okay. Fully extended. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave it here for right now. Mostly because there's something wrong and I don't want to keep going if there is something very wrong. And I'm over on my time. And my puppy really would like me to get up. I don't know if I can keep calling her my puppy for much longer. But she's almost a year. She's almost a year and she's off puppy food finally. I couldn't keep... She doesn't like the same puppy food, but she hated all of the puppy foods that we've tried before this puppy food. And the brand that she liked only made one type of puppy food. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you or no, I won't see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys Monday. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do the things. If you didn't enjoy, there are things you can do. They're not the same things. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you Monday. Goodbye.